Hi, my name is Victor Pastrana. Today's date is 1/31/2026. This assignment is for FTH202, week 3. For this assignment, for part 1, we will be going over things that would happen with malfunctions on 4 specific parts. One being hand, sear, cylinder stop, and hammer strut. And then for part 2, we will be trying to go over demonstrating how to properly get the twist rate on it. Unfortunately, my table vise has broken, so we're gonna try to make something work. Now I got to demonstrate that there's no live ammunition in or around my workplace before I even start. So this is my work spot. As you can see, that I already have the side plate off. Firearms right here. No ammunition around. Point the firearm in a safe direction. Cylinders open. Looking down the cylinder. No ammunition in there. No ammunition inside the barrel itself. Now we're going to go ahead and close this, and we'll move on to the next step. Flip this camera. Okay, so first we're going to start with the... There we go. We're going to start with the hand. This is the hand itself. Next would be the cylinder stop, which you can actually see right here. It's pretty much like a little notch that comes out of the bottom of the revolver in between the cylinder and the frame of the revolver itself, which locks the cylinder in place. Or, sorry, yeah, that's the cylinder stop. The sears, which are located right here, and the hammer strut, which is located right here. Now, things that can happen with each individual one that would cause a malfunction. First off, we're going to start with the hand. If the hand wears down or becomes shorter, broken, or bent in any way, it will fail to rotate the cylinder itself, which will not line up with the barrel, potentially leading to a dangerous out-of-time strike. With the cylinder stop itself, if the cylinder stop becomes broken or worn in any way, you will get a failure to lock. On the Taurus, if the cylinder doesn't lock, it can throw past the next chamber following a fast double action fire, resulting in a failure to fire itself. Next up, we have the sears, which there's one on the trigger itself and one on the hammer itself. Once again, if it becomes worn or damaged in any way, if the sear springs fail on the edge is rounded, the trigger will lose its purchase on the hammer. This causes a failure to cock or a failure to carry up, meaning the hammer drops before it has reached the full travel. And last but not least will be the hammer strut. The hammer strut compresses the main spring. If the strut is poorly finished or binding against the frame, it bleeds off energy. This leads with a failure to fire due to a light prime strike. If the Taurus system significant hammer energy is also required to properly engage the transfer bar against the firing pin itself. We're going to take a quick recess. Once again, this is the first part of the video where we went over the hand, cylinder lock, sears, and hammer strut. Pretty much the way it all works together, it's pretty much like a clock. Whenever, that's a perfect angle, so you just see the cylinder stop, which lines up with the notch in the cylinder itself. But the way it works is it works pretty much like a clock. Whenever you pull the hammer back, it releases the cylinder lock, which then rotates the hand rotates the barrel. The hammer strut and trigger work together to then bring the hammer back forward, which then fires the round. And then the cylinder lock locks back in place, making sure that the cylinder does not move. So again, let's take a quick break. I will come back after we have everything set up and go over twist rate.